Hey guys, Sir Wayne here, bringing you guys another YouTube video on Call of War. And today I'm going to be talking about alliances, how to join them, about alliances, and basically everything you need to know about alliances, and a little bit of details within and being in an alliance. I know there's a lot of people. I've seen some people just don't want to be in an alliance because they think, you know, it's this or that, oh, it's dumb, it's whatever, but it's actually a lot of fun. But first thing first, to join, you click alliance, and it will actually, I'm already in alliance, so this won't show up on you. So what would pop up would be is join or create an alliance, and you would click join or start an alliance. But if you go to rankings and click alliances, it brings up a list of all kinds of alliances, just like it will show you if you click to join an alliance. It should bring up this. Okay, so, and these are the top 10 alliances in the world, and if you click different pages, you're going to go on and on and on and on and on and on. You can actually search here and search out the alliance you want to be in, or you can find an open alliance, which I believe it's just, you can just click and join. Unfortunately, I can't just click and join because I'm already in an alliance, so I can't be doing that. But let's get back here to rankings and alliance. Okay, so things I'd like to talk about is when you join an alliance, it's very, very interesting. You can join the top, you know, some of the better alliances, which they're very competitive. So you get like a high side of there being very highly competitive, and they're very good. And versus if you join an alliance that is kind of way down there, 50 or 100 or 200 or however far down you go, or creating your own, you know, they're not as good together. They're not usually not as good at communicating. Like if you click like this number 4 here, if you click him, they say, hey, we use, you know, you must use Discord. Yeah, you have a Discord account so we can talk together, communication. And what that looks like is this right here. So your Discord. So I can always communicate. I can type in, hey guys, what's up? You know, da 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 da. I'm not going to pop up any of my Discord stuff because that is very sensitive information. You know, I'm part of the regulars, you know, right here, number 3 in the world, and you know, they're usually pretty strict on what information that can be given out, what's not. So I had to be very careful what I say. So yeah, it's very, very, very competitive. You know, when you're up here, you know, very, very competitive. So you know, positives, negatives. You know, if you're in the, you know, top 200 or whatever, they're not going to be, like I said, they're not going to be as competitive. Here's 50 here, and I mean, it even goes down to like 74,723. I mean, it's way up here. You know, if you're joining an alliance like here, it's not going to be super, super competitive. So, you know, 2 members. You also will find out, like, if you're looking through some of these further back guys, you click them and they're not going to have full of members. You know, 1 member here. These guys are mostly just inactive. They're just not, they're just there or whatever, you know. But you get, you know, a lot of the players might be inactive and they're just there to be there. So like, even if they've not been on for years, you know, they quit a long time ago, they'll still be there. The leader may be active, and he just might, you know, there might be 3 members active out of 20. You know, they may have 10 members and 3 of them active. So, you know, just having them there just to fill a slot to look like they have an active alliance. So, but they're not going to be as demanding as some of these higher tier alliances. But I can tell you, joining these alliances is definitely going to, you know, bring a sort of like brotherhood. You know, you're going to be talking to people on these alliances. You're going to be talking to friends. You know, you're going to make friends, and they're going to be basically, I mean, speaking as a regular, I mean, I feel like I'm part of a brotherhood. I feel like I'm part of family. I'm talking to people all the time. I chat with people. I don't just play Call of War with them. Sometimes I get on the Xbox and play games with them. Get on the computer, play some Hearts of Iron 4. Just different stuff that what you guys can do. You really meet real friends. You don't just meet people to play with, and you don't just talk about the game. You actually talk about life, things that you want to talk about. You mess around, talk around. I like to talk a lot of smack to my to my regulars and mess with them, but that's just me. So luckily they don't boot me, but they know me, so it's all good. Another thing that happens with alliances is you can play alliance games. Okay, so if I click my games, you can see that I'm in a map, which I'm not going to bring it up actually in the alliances, but you can see that I'm actually in a game. We're in a practice game or alliance game, whichever, right? So I'm in one of those type games, and you can have practice games where you guys practice to get better, and you play against your buddies in the alliance. And let me tell you, the practice alliances that I've been in are the hardest games I've ever played, hands down, not even close. Every player you play is good. So it's something else. So of course I'm not allowed to bring you guys those games. So as far as alliance games, I think alliance games, they're 10-player maps, 5 versus 5 usually. So 5 of your guys versus 5 of their guys. Extremely fun, and you can't do that without an alliance. So definitely join an alliance, guys. It also keeps the game fresh. If it wasn't for joining the regulars, I would not be playing this game. There would not be a YouTube channel. This would not be a YouTube channel. I wouldn't have my YouTube channel. I would not be playing this game anymore because I'd be bored. And I was bored right when I joined in and was like, started doing tryouts essentially. Yeah, there are tryouts. I think it took me like a month or 2 to get in. So, they had to try me out, see how active I was, watch me play, whatever other studies that they did, I don't know. But either way, that's part of the, part of the cons and pros of joining a good alliance is, it's gonna take a little while to get in. So, it's just one of those things. But it also, takes it as far as a little bit of pride. I take pride in being a regular, a lot of pride. And when I got that call call to say, hey, we want you to be a regular, dude, it was insane. It was very, very happy moment. Finally, because I'd wanted to be a regular since I first started this game. I'd always been an ally, or always IBON the regulars. So, when I got that, they said, hey, we want you to be a regular. We want you to join in. And I was like, heck yeah. So, a lot of pride. When I click my picture, when I click my profile and everything, and I see regulars, I take a lot of pride in that, dude. I really take a lot of pride in that. I worked really hard to get in there, and even though it's kind of a con as far as having to work so hard to get in, but once you do, you definitely take a lot of pride in doing that. Whether if you were in an alliance that was like 2,000 down or something, 200 down, you wouldn't have. I don't feel like you'd have as much pride joining that alliance versus joining some of these top 10s or top 20s or top 30s. Some of these better alliances, more organized and have high qualifications, because there's only 20 members. You can only have 20 members, and there's a lot of players. So another thing is, you could, like I said, you can make your own alliance. That's a lot of work. I wouldn't recommend making your own alliance, especially first off. What I would recommend is joining an alliance, and then after you've been there for a little while, if you want to make an alliance, make an alliance. Make your own and do your own thing. But, get some experience in your belt first and see if it's something you might want to do. Me, personally, I don't want to put all that effort into doing so. So, that's just me. My recommendations, join an alliance, guys. Just join. It makes it so much more fun. So much more fun talking to friends, just messing around. It's just really, really awesome. you know. But I think that's about it for these alliances. I'd like to give a shout out to the regulars, my own custom alliance, or not custom alliance, my own alliance, number 3 in the world. These guys are very, very, very competitive, and if you'd like to join them, hey, feel free to apply. And you read the descriptions. They got a lot. They got requirements. Message him, Eminem2891. We call him M. Message him if you want to enter. And like I said, read the description first. And any of the descriptions that you'd like to apply for any alliances, make sure you read those, so you know that you meet those. If you want an English speaking one, or if you want a different language one. There are a lot of different languages, so not sure what language those are. I don't know if that's Russian or what. I really don't know. But anyway, so shout out to these guys. We're always looking for new active members, good players who are really trying to be the best. So, and let me tell you, they'll make you a lot better player. If you're new, you're old, whatever. If you're looking to learn, these guys will teach you and make you a phenomenal player. I'm a lot better since I've been playing with these guys, and they've taught me a lot, and I've really, really enjoyed it, and I have no regrets or no intention on going anywhere else. So big shout out to these guys, the regulars. You guys are amazing. And that'll be it, guys. That's my opinion on alliances and everything, essentially everything you need to know about it. It's not hard. It's very, very easy. But anyway, thanks a lot, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe.